Alright, so I want to talk about some sort of a fitness equipment. I guess it's more like a YouTuber equipment, but if you're interested in filming your own workouts and actually trying to make YouTube videos like me, or maybe just filming videos just to kind of check your own form and just share it, keep them with yourself privately, these are the two tripods that I use, and I thought I'd share them with you, kind of give you my insight of what I like and what I dislike about them. Again, because I am very economically sound, I try not to spend too much money on things that are not going to be used to the fullest. This one is a Targus. Let's go see here. A Targus TG42TT. And this is a cool tripod because it's very small, it's compact, it fits in my bag. And then we got this other one, which I don't even use a whole lot, which is the Joby, I want to say the Joby Gorillapod, I think it's called. Joby Gorillapod with the grip tight. So these are kind of cool because you can wrap it around like a weight stack or squat rack, and it'll stick pretty good. I know a friend of mine uses a magnetic one. I actually use this with a Targus. I like this thing, and what I did, just so you know, is I actually used this on a this thing here. I bought this separately, but it was $20 just for this. And this little tripod here is like $20, but if you buy them together, it's $30. So you actually get to save a little bit money. And I thought I would actually be using this Joby Gorillapod, but I actually don't use it a whole lot. I actually use the Targus a lot more because it's a little bit more versatile, because it's taller, I get a little bit more different angles, and it works a little bit better. So what I do, let me just show you. I take this off, and there's a little screw here, how this works. And I just put it on here. And it works perfect when I use my iPhone to do video. And it clips on quite well, actually. Do I have my iPhone with me? So let me just, and actually uses it so that you can use the iPhone with the case, which is kind of nice. So let me grab my iPhone real quick, and then I can show you how that works out. Or if you have an iPod Touch, it works just as fine. The cool thing is you can have a case with it. It goes up to, I don't know how wide that is, but it's wide enough so you can actually kind of, see how this works out. And it's pretty cool. It has this little spot here where you can tighten it, which is pretty good, so you can't turn it. You can also loosen it to spin it around. If you want to do vertical shots, you can. Though it's a little bit interesting to kind of do vertical shots because this thing has to be kind of basically muscled a little bit, so it's a bit rigid sometimes. And then that's why I took it off, because if I took it off, my phone might fly off. This holds it fairly tight, or tight enough. It's not super tight, but it's not super loose. So it's kind of cool, so you can actually just put it in really quick, which is really cool. Some other things that I like about it is that it goes up to a fairly decent height. So let's make sure that my camera's focused and you can see that. So you can see how the height it goes. It goes up to a, I don't know what size that is, but it's a pretty good one. Now, let me tell you some stuff. First of all, some good stuff about this. This thing is awesome because it's cheap. It's less than $20, and if you're on Amazon Prime or you buy enough stuff, you get free shipping. I think it's $17.99, and actually I think you can actually get this on Walmart if you want. But I'm not sure. But then it's a fairly good product. There's the few things, it is cheap, so keep in mind that this cheap product. The few things I don't like about it, sometimes it doesn't really stay straight, like I can't get this to level. Occasionally, I get a little picky and I want to start getting better shots and improve my videography when I do my workouts. And this thing won't level very well sometimes, so I kind of have to get in the right spot. I have to adjust these. The second part I don't like about this, that's not great, is these things kind of get stuck sometimes. So you can make adjustments to adjust the height. However, the problem is it doesn't really lock really well. So anyways, the idea is that you get what you pay for. This is a fairly cheap product, but again, it's decent. There's a big difference when you spend $100 on a tripod versus spending $20 on a tripod. And I'll tell you that for the value it's great because it fits right in my bag. So you can close this up really good. And just closes. I could toss it in my bag. It's very small and compact. Eventually I'll get a nicer tripod, but that works pretty good. I usually keep this Joby pod right in here. It's just easy for me to grab. But you know, actually I haven't really used this a whole lot. It's still a great product, but I just find that this seems to be a little bit more multi-purpose. And I would recommend it. You know, I don't know if there's a better one at this price range. It's not the best thing, I'll say. I'll say the Joby Pods is definitely, this is actually a much better quality. Make sure I'm looking at the right shot. So this is actually a much better, this Joby Pod is actually a much better quality of a product. It feels really good as far as like the construction and the feel of how these joints move around. You can wrap it around something. I'll just use this as an example. You know, and if you wanted to, you can put the phone. This will basically clip in. And it will hold pretty good because it was rubberized, which is kind of nice. I have to say I like the product. I like both of them. Again, like I said, I mostly bought this for this purpose. And I bought this. This is actually what I use the most, the Targus. I'm going to find probably a better one in the future, but it serves its purpose for right now. Until I start getting some, you know, more views, and I could justify spending more money on stuff for video, because I'm not making really any money on YouTube, so I might as well not spend any more money, even though I want to, because I like cool shit. You know, if you have any questions about the product, please let me know. I'll answer them as best I can. And like I said before, it's just a matter of preference of what you want to spend your money on. I totally like this. It's a great product for the price. And if you know of any other product that's better, please let me know. And thanks for watching.